They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. Looking long for Thomas. Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
34-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. He's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Ian Thomas, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I don't think they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. KJ Hamler, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. They're going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Bill O'Brien, an offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on fourth. To throw again is Jackson. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a second and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
A gain of 2 yards brings up fourth and goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 49. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Curtis. 7 yards, the pickup there. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kenyon Drake with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
1st down, Houston.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's got Miller. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
To Scotty Miller.
It's a big play on 3rd down for the Texans. 44 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception here, Mariota. He'll find Lindsey here. Well, now Lindsey lost the football.
to Philip Lindsay. A fumble on the
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Mariota.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Again, it's Mariota. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Mariota again. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Mariota. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's not going to get the 1st down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now Mariota on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. The throw taken in by Sims. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Buying time to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially his 2nd interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Rob Gronkowski. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Texans.
Now it's Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Jackson
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Touchdown, Houston. Scotty Miller, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mariota to throw it. And he finds Gronk. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Play fake. Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. Max Crosby in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Pressure gets to him again. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall.
It's a turnover on on downs.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 22. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. To throw, Mariota. Flush. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over. Man, it's caught inside the 10. They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Houston.
A big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Texans 42, Rams 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked up near his own 48, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
No, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's the time.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Texans 42.
A big offensive explosion helped.